everyone thought I'd smash here. Resident Apex Predator. Just flexing that time I was top 50 on Xbox. Ugh.
I'm washed up. Hey guys, good to see everyone today. So today I'm going to be going over a little bit on how Ranked will actually be working on Nintendo Switch, along with the crossplay section of it, along with some tips and tricks to really help you win your games. But as always, we got to go over who was first. I had to take a day hiatus because my grandfather passed, so we have a couple people that were first in the last couple of days, and that is Kevin, City, and Goofy. You guys are just way too fast. Keep up that Naruto run. So the first big thing to go over, especially for Nintendo Switch players, is that there are splits in the ranked season. And what that means basically is one season in Apex Legends, Season 8 for example, is 90 days long. There is two ranked splits, each lasting 45 days, and the first one is going to end on March 23rd, 2021, which means Nintendo Switch players are only going to have a brief time to play on the Kings Canyon map for the ranked session. You won't probably be able to get very high up in the ranking situation for that first split, but the second split will happen right after that and will be taking place on the Olympus map for the rest of Season 8. The other thing that comes with the ranked split is that it will also set you back a tier and a half on the ranking you achieve. And let's go over the different rankings you can get so you have a better understanding of how that works. So here are the rankings right here, and it's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, then master and Apex Predator in that order. And as you can see for master and diamond, it's very hard to get into it. That percentage is the amount of the players that actually get into those rankings. It's important to note that each ranking has 4 tiers in it. For example, bronze has bronze 4, bronze 3, bronze 2, then bronze 1. Once you've completed those 4 tiers, you'll move into the silver ranking. Now, with the split season, this is the way that works. Let's say by the end of the first split, which we've gone over is March 23rd, you achieve the rank of Gold 1. What the split does is it changes the map, but it will also set you back a tier and a half for the next split. So like I said, Gold 1 will be reverted to Silver 2, and you'll have to work your way back up in that secondary split. Now, obviously, you're going to want to know how to move up in rankings, as that's pretty critical. As you can see here, I have this chart, and the big thing to note is on the right column, it says RP needed. That is ranked points. Those are what you earn in game to go ahead and move up to the next ranking. And there's also an entry cost there you can see. The entry cost is basically if you drop into a match and you die right away, that is how much ranked points you will lose right off the bat. So it's very important to know what ranked lobby you're in and how many points you're going to lose if you die right away. I want to make it very clear, especially for new players or players that are just trying to move up in ranking, I always recommend dropping hot, because even if you lose a couple of RP points, the multiplier chart I'm about to show you will make up for it in a couple of matches. I never recommend landing off to the side of the map and just trying to hide out and then make it to the end. The amount of points you get really stagnates your progress and really makes it hard to continue to move up rankings and really makes it boring as well. Now, it's very important to know actually how to earn RP in a match. And the first one up is that you actually earn RP for being at placement 13th now in Season 8 instead of placement 10. Basically, that means as long as you make it to the top 13 teams, you will begin to get points. And the higher up you make it, say top 3, top 2, top 1, you will get even more. They've also increased the assist threshold up to 10 seconds from 7.5 in Season 7. What's really important here with assists is basically if you do damage to an enemy and your teammate finishes them, you still get credit. It basically counts the same as a kill would. And what's really critical for some new players that might not know this is, if you play Bloodhound or Crypto and you scan the enemy and your teammate kills them, that counts as an assist. You don't even need to hit them. So Bloodhound and Crypto can both be very good for ranked for getting easy assist points. And the last thing to go over is Apex Predator, which has been increased from top 500 to top 750, and that's for each system. So Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Nintendo Switch will have their own top 750 players vying for that placement. But it's important to know that because there is crossplay, Nintendo Switch on occasion will be put with Xbox and PlayStation lobbies, but it won't really take effect because most of the time you will be put into players in the same lobby as your console, i.e. the Nintendo Switch. However, when you get into very high up matchmaking, such as Diamond and Platinum, there are less players in that pool, as I showed you with those percentages. And so it will try to find you matches with other people in the same ranking. So at that point, you will actually be in Xbox and PlayStation lobbies, just due to the lack of player pool in those rankings. Now, what's the point of doing rank, you may ask? Well, there are cosmetic rewards for it. As you can see in the top, these are the gun charms. Now, only 5 rankings get gun charms, and moving from right to left, it's going to be Predator, Master, Diamond, Platinum, and then Gold. Then we have badges, which will be able to be attached to your player card. And moving from right to left, every single class and rank gets this. It's Predator, Master, Diamond, Platinum, Gold, Silver, and Bronze. And then we have the dive trails. Now, dive trails are the very, very flashy thing that get attached to your character when he's dropping. On the right is the Predator trail, and on the left is the Master trail. If you've watched a couple of my videos, you'll notice that I have that Predator trail. One important thing to note is that you will only be able to keep your Predator trail if you achieve this in rank 1 and 2 when the game first came out. They no longer let you keep it permanently. Every season you will have to re-earn this to be able to keep it on your character. But it is something very nice and something flashy. I wish they'd keep it back permanent, because I personally, after earning it, don't find the reason to continue playing ranked. But for new players trying to get it for the first time, it's a very decent reward. And of course, we got to go over penalties. Basically, if you leave the game before the match is over for you, like say the character selection screen when you're still alive, including drop, leaving when you're knocked down, unless your banner can no longer be respawned, if you quit the game, you will be given a penalty. And they start at about 10 minutes, but I've seen them go up to a week, and I think in some extreme cases, even a month. So just wait until your banner is completely timed out, until you can no longer be respawned, and then you can quit the match. But it's good to stay in the match anyways, because if your team gets high placement points, you can still get some good RP from it. I did also want to mention one last quick thing. If you make it to say silver during a split, you don't have to worry about getting knocked down back to bronze. Once you have reached a tier in a certain area, you stay in that tier of silver, bronze, gold. You can be knocked down from say gold 1 to gold 2 to gold 3 all the way back down to gold 4, but you will not lose your progress reaching that rank. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I let you guys know in a pinned comment the other day, if we hit 5,000 subs before the Nintendo Switch release, I'll be giving out a couple of codes to the Champions Edition to subscribers, so make sure to share this video along. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.